Hello, my name is Steve, and welcome to the story of my portfolio. The journey and discovery of my creative side all started with music, but with the rise of social media, I began to find a new interest in filming, editing, graphic design, and copywriting. Over the course of the last several years, I have edited and filmed nearly 1,000 videos and short-form reels. I have also created images, copy, and graphic design to complement those videos and reels. Now, if you look down below, the first piece I will show you is a graphic design infograph project created on Adobe Illustrator, providing relevant information about ticks in Ontario. Let's check it out. The design is moderately complex and uses multiple layers within the artwork. I designed this piece to have a nice organic and earthy feel using spot gradients, perspective, and repetition to give the viewer a sense of realism. Text hierarchy and using complementary fonts were also considerations, and when creating informative documents, accurate research is always required. I was exceptionally proud of this piece because it is my most complex Illustrator project to date and is well suited to my brand. The second piece I will present are excerpts from my Pinery Provincial Park video. The 17-minute video demonstrates many skilled videography examples. The first is a cabin tour, highlighting features and using voiceover to match the clips. There are some interactive elements as well, using keyframes to animate shapes while telling a story about the historical significance of the region. Research and cross-referencing are essential for producing accurate information on YouTube videos. Creating a catchy thumbnail, writing a hook with a good description, and good SEO are all part of producing compelling content on YouTube. The third piece I will exhibit is a white paper project I created representing Goodleaf Farms microgreens. The project required an ample amount of research into the vertical farm and microgreen industry. The paper also had to fit the organization's branding, values, and mission statement, and was produced in both an interactive and print format in Adobe InDesign. The document uses good examples of columns with text wraps, pages, characters, and paragraph styles for efficiency. Pull quotes and links to websites and other pages are also part of the interactive features of this document. And the piece is a good representation of my document style, which focuses on good white space, organization, and cleanliness. This next short form reel down here was used by a chain of restaurants called Odd Burger. The reel was produced from extracted footage of one of my YouTube videos, capitalizing on the content that I already had. Now, when producing landscape-oriented footage, I always keep positioning in mind so that I can make an easy conversion later on to social media in a vertical video format. The video demonstrates a unique and alternative way of showcasing the product in an untraditional setting. There was an added blooper clip that creates authenticity, but overall, it was a pretty simplistic edit, focusing on action shots. The reel is an example of doubling down on what you already have and making it work for something else. And my last video that I will show you is what I would like to call a social media time-bound triumph. What I like most about this piece is, as far as I know, it's a completely original idea that was in my headspace for a very long time.
Hey Steve, have you ever been to Tillsonburg?
Tillsonburg?
My back still aches when I hear that word.
And I finally had the opportunity to make it come about. This was my highest ranking reel to date, and the reel was released a week before Canada Day. The reel received 472,000 views on Facebook, 6.6 thousand likes, 228 comments, and 1.4 thousand shares. The target market was the boomer population, and they responded by sharing stories and memories of their connection to this Canadian legend who once worked in Tillsonburg. Introducing music into reels and using that music to interact with the audience and find their emotions is one of my strongest skills when it comes to developing social media video. And that about wraps up my portfolio presentation. I hope you've enjoyed the work I've shown you today, and I hope it helps you understand my creative edge and how it helps me edit and design to a professional level. Thank you. And please, Don't forget to subscribe to Wholesome Stevie YouTube channel, and take care.